Hello, this is SlowFing once again after a long time of no videos. And in this video I will show you the M4A3E8 Fury tank. This is the Fury version of the Easy 8. You can only buy this at the moment for a short period, and at this moment you can buy it only in the 2 weeks from yesterday, the 27th until the, need to have a look, I don't know, until the 10th of November. So if you want to buy this tank you need to be quick, but at this time if you buy it you have some specials as well that will help you with training your crew. Or if you have already a crew in another tank and you want to train it pretty fast, this is a good tank at the moment, because every battle you do and you win in it with it in the Fury tank, and you're in the top 10 players of your team with experience, you will get 5 times the combat experience of normally. As well, you have crew experience times 3 if you only complete it with any tank. So with a Fury tank you have 5 times, that's 2 times more. So your Fury tank is at this moment a very good tank to train your crew with. If you have a look at statistics from the Fury tank with the normal Easy 8, you will see there are some difference between bots. Need to find them there. So this is the Easy 8 without anything on it, but like you can see he has 720 hit points instead of 750. I don't know if the turret gives the 30 extra hit points, but I think so. So I think the hit points are the same in bot tanks. But like you can see, the Fury tank's load limit is much higher than that of the Easy 8. But probably as well with the tracks on this tank it will go up as well. The top speed of the Easy 8 is faster than the Fury tank, because Fury can only go 42 and the Easy 8 can go 48. The traverse speed is as well slower than the Fury, because it is 44 instead of 37. The armor on bot tanks are the same, and the damage and the penetration are probably as well the same, because if you have the upgrade gun on the Easy 8, I will compare it soon, it will be on the same. The damage, turret, all the same, only the view range and the signal range are different, because they are better on the Fury tank. But if you go and have a look at the gun and the tracks, if you use the 76, I think it is the same. Yep, it's the same as on the Fury tank, because it has an 18.18 rate of fire. You do 128 average penetration and 115 damage. That's the same as on the Fury tank. It's also a 76. When you go to the engine, the engine's power goes to 520, so the German should normally go even faster than the Fury tank. With the tracks you will have a traverse speed of 40, so it's still slower. The Fury tanks turns much quicker than the normal Easy 8. The Fury tank has 44 degrees a second and the Easy 8 has only 40 degrees of a second. So there are some difference between bot tanks, but they are not that big. Signal range is 615. On the Fury tank it is 570. So that's less than the Easy 8. But when you see the Fury tank in game, it is pretty much the same as the Easy 8 in my thought. The only thing is you can mobilize pretty fast, because you can turn much quicker, you are much quicker gone from your spot where you were. And the tank feels pretty fast as well, even when you do only 42 km per hour. So I will show you now some battles I had in my Fury tank, and I hope you will enjoy it. And maybe you will buy it yourself as well. So let's have a look at a battle with my Fury tank. This was the first battle I already played with this tank when I bought it in game. And the battle was pretty good, but I'm not really convinced with it yet. But because I just want to show how the Fury tanks play, I was not going to keep playing until I had an ultra good battle. So at this point I was wanting to go to this side, but when I saw my whole team was going that side and I saw this side was just totally open, well, I turned immediately backwards and gone to this spot. At this time you will see me only camping pretty much, but that is because I can't do much on this side when I don't have pretty much backup. I was looking now for some things that were gone or that fell. So that's one thing you need to do always in each battle. First look if you see something that has changed than normally is. Then you know there's something common. So I start at this point looking at the walls. All the walls are still there. And the 88 is pushing me the whole time because he wants his third at the good spot. So I'm going to watch the walls, watching them, nothing has changed. And at the point I came there I see something fallen, so I just give a blind shot and that's it. Then the Chevy has come so far, we need to do something about him. But he's hiding behind the house. I think I ding my first shot and now I'm just going to try to defeat his defense, but it was not giving enough effect as I hoped. Like at this time my own team is pushing pretty hard on this side as well, but what do you want? We have 6 tanks on that side and 2 below. That means you're with 8 tanks pushing a whole side, and if you can't defeat them then it's pretty hard. At this time you will see how accurate and how good this third gun can shoot. I'm aiming a bit too low at this point. The weak spot on the Talk 2 is his turret, just like the Churchills or any other tank. So from now I'm just keep shooting his turret, one more, and now someone else kills him. So he's gone, and there comes already another Talk. See how funny it can be when you're playing with a Fury tank against a Talk. He didn't spot me, and he didn't know what to do. He was totally in the open, just waiting for my shots to come, and every 2.8 seconds I had a shot at him. So this is pretty nice, because if you know I have 128 millimeters of penetration. Whoa, FPS drop as well. 128 penetration in this tank, and you shoot every 3 seconds. It's pretty nice to have something like that. At this time I'm getting pretty hard owned by the VK because I forgot to put some repair kit in my tank, and he keeps shooting me and I couldn't do anything. That's one of the biggest fails I ever had, not putting a repair kit in my tank. So I think, okay, I can't do anything about him. So I go to that side again, he goes downwards, and the VK started to push and not looking at me, so why not put some shells on the side? Thinking about the Talk, but yeah, the Talk has a great gun depression as well. I saw at this point he was on a hill and shoots me just in my sight. On this point I'm pretty lucky that that Fury tank of them not was aiming for me but on the other side, so I could do some shots. And this was the battle in my Fury tank, and like you can see, it was pretty amazing to play with this tank. You shoot every 3 seconds and so on. This tank is pretty nice to have as a premium tank, and it makes pretty good credits as well. The only thing you can see as well on here is I have been penetrated through my gun mantlet. And normally the gun mantlet is spaced armor, so if I haven't get penetrated through there, it's pretty sure you will not have much things on your tank. I lost my battle review of this battle already, but I had 3rd class, what was not that good, but still it is because now everyone that bought the Fury tank is keep playing and playing and playing until they have the mastery badge. And that brings the mastery badge so high, and the 2nd class and the 1st class so high in experience, that you need to have ultra games. And at this point I didn't have the ultra game yet, and it would take me probably some more games. If I have the ultra game and you want to see it, just leave a comment below. I will put it afterwards in another video, so you can watch that video as well. So one thing I forgot to mention in the part before my before the battle started was how the Fury tank looks like, because they created pretty good how it is in the normal Fury movie. Sorry, it's a movie, but everything is so detailed like it was in the Fury movie. You have this gas mask, you have the logs on the side, you have the helmets, you have everything how it was. You have having the 2 machine guns as well in the movie. The only thing what isn't how it was in the movie is this thing on the back. When you saw the movie, you will see there are much more things on the back. It will even come to around this spot with sacks and with boxes and everything. But so I thank you for watching the video, and leave a comment below, or you're always allowed to follow me on YouTube. Thank you for watching.